It's time for Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys.
Forgive us, Father, for we are about to sin and be very naughty boys.
It was really dumb and tons of fun.
I feel like we have to shake the filmmakers. Like, we just want to see them fight. Stop with people.
I don't give a fuck about Millie Bobby Brown. I just want to watch Godzilla.
Boy,
punch
she
Godzilla in the
was
face.
completely useless in that movie.
Did she have her egos?
No.
Oh, that's why.
Totally underutilized. It was almost like her character regressed from what she was in King of the Monsters.
Well, they try that with.
She was an idiot in King of the Monsters.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen Rampage?
Yes.
Was that better depiction of monsters fighting?
Here's the thing: is Rampage, much like Godzilla vs Kong, was very dumb, but it was a lot of fun to watch
You
because
just say that because you love The Rock.
I do love The Rock.
What's wrong? Why are you saying it?
I like The Rock as an
There's
actor.
nothing wrong with loving The Rock, but loving a terrible movie just because of The Rock is what I did with Baywatch.
No. Here's the thing: I'm not saying
Zac Efron was great in that
amazing.
movie.
It's not that I loved the movie because The Rock was in it. The Rock happened to be in the movie, and I loved it because it was just so fucking stupid.
See, I liked it because Jeffrey Dean fucking Morgan was in there, dude.
Okay.
Who was he? Tell me he was Ralph.
No.
No.
Oh, so here's one thing that they did different from the video games is none of the animals were actually people that turned into animals.
I knew that, and I wanted Jeffrey Dean Morgan to play Ralph anyway.
That would have been amazing, actually. If they went that route.
Like pull a what's his name that does all the mocap?
I just want him wearing
Andy
a
Serkis.
shitty
Yeah, and
mask.
just doing.
Well, they did do mocap for all the animals, or for at least for George.
Yeah.
Georgia of the Jungle, strong.
But they made him white, which in the games he was always like dark brown, so I didn't like that.
Doc Brown.
Great Scott.
Speaking of,
He's a scientist.
Oh, I don't know that big word, but thank you for clarifying.
Scientist or he?
Yeah.
That's Coldplay.
Speaking of George the Jungle, can we just say that the internet loving Brandon Fraser is so amazing right now.
That does make me very happy that
Yes.
Brendan Fraser's finally getting the recognition he deserves.
Yes,
Well-
we're so glad he's back.
Finally gained the recognition he deserves again.
Yes.
Again, absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I've rewatched most of his movies recently.
I have been amazed going to the two conventions that I have been to, and all the Mummy cosplay that I have seen is crazy.
Dude, I love that. I love that R2D2 that you saw.
Oh, the steampunk one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He tipped his hat.
It was so cute.
What?
His hat. He tips his hat.
That's cute as fuck.
That's why I was like, beep, milady. In the
Oh, that
It was
makes
weird
sense.
because he was such a gentleman, but he was cursing so much they had to bleep him at the actual con.
I mean, you can be like motherfucking my lady.
And there was a full-on, like, full-size Wally just kind of rolling around.
That was
How,
I
okay,
can see-
define full size. How big is Wally supposed to be?
He's
Wally's supposed to be
like he's supposed to be like at least
The Wally with his head fully extended was this tall.
Great. How tall is that? Describe it for our listeners since they can't see.
yay high. Just look at his hand.
I'd say about 3 feet tall.
Yeah, I would agree. 3.
About yay.
Okay, I just love that everyone's like about yay, and I'm like, this is great for audio.
Yeah.
Everyone knows exactly what we're doing right
It's
now.
gonna be like you've used the metric system.
Well, how
right?
big do you think Wally is? Jesus, use your imagination.
Well, like in my
14
mind,
feet.
he's like maybe a foot and a half tall. Like
Watch the
that's just my mind.
foot and a half.
It's hard to put into perspective with.
He's
Here-
moving trash.
Right, I get that, but here's the thing: is it's hard to put into perspective without a human to measure him next to, because those humans that he interacts with on the ship are not what we would perceive, what we look like nowadays.
Well, look at the size of the soda can.
Boy, they look like you.
Oh! That was really mean.
so mean.
That was hurtful as fuck, man. I'm sad now.
Makes you
Mark,
feel
get off
better.
him. Quit beating his ass.
God.
If it makes you feel better, I'm pretty sure Jeff Lax was actually one of the characters in that fucking movie. So you're
I mean, you're not wrong, and I am excited to get Jeff Lax put onto the show.
What is Jeff?
that's my fat avatar until I lose weight.
He wants us
yes.
to do an avatar for him where instead of laying his head on the desk, he's laying his head on his fat belly.
Right.
It's motivation to lose weight.
Yeah,
You look good.
he does.
But you're
Good enough.
yeah, but
You're getting there.
You're
Dave.
killing it, man.
Yes. And until I get there, I'm going to be publicly shamed.
So no.
You're the only one shaming yourself.
Yeah, you're publicly shaming yourself, which
It's
is
not my
fine.
fault that you guys are bad at it.
What? There's nothing.
I feel like the word we are is supportive.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so stupid.
I'm not. But I mean, look,
support.
we may be an asshole to each other, but we're not that much of an asshole.
Well,
are
no,
we?
to you guys. To you, yous two are fine.
Shut up. Anyway.
Well,
I'm not an asshole to Chris because I'm pretty sure he would smother me in my sleep if I go too far.
I'd shoot you.
Mark would smother you in
That's
your
why you leave
sleep.
the gun out on the desk.
he's gonna be like this. The whole,
Mark would smother you in your sleep, but he'd have a hard on while doing it.
With his butt cheeks.
It's like that scene. It's,
Upset nobody could see your face.
you guys never saw the Shrek Forever After, I'm sure. But there's a scene where
Yeah,
he's trying to
so-
convince Shrek to sign a contract to erase a day, and then Shrek can do whatever the fuck he wants for a while.
His
And the whole
face.
he's making so many
Rumpelstiltskin.
fucking orgasm faces, and like his shoes tear open, and he's like clawing the floor with his toenails. It's probably one of the greatest scenes I've ever seen,
So we have
because he definitely makes that sound while he's doing it.
You know, wait. Who here has seen Black Mirror?
Yeah.
Which one?
which
Well,
one?
okay, I'm just asking, but there is one where they have this like sensor for the doctors to feel like what the patient is actually kind of like feeling, so they
That's
can figure out.
fucked.
I don't remember that one.
So there's one where this doctor is getting off by killing people and using that to
Isn't that just a description of regular serial killers?
That's just what Dr. Death did.
But here's
No,
the funny
he's-
thing:
he's
but,
feeling-
but,
John Wayne Gacy?
but here's the funny thing about it:
Dahmer?
he kills somebody
Jodi
at
Arias?
the end to where he
Jodi
dies
Arias only did
smiling
one person.
and with a full heart on still.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Out there
Well,
living
you know
his
what they
best
say.
life.
Do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
Wow.
Work hard and you'll probably get fired.
That guy was really working hard.
What were you gonna say, Brandon? You looked like you had something to add. We were talking about Shrek Forever After. and
Oh
Rumpelstiltskin
yes, thank you.
getting
I
his
was trying.
drugs.
Honestly, the hamster was running so hard in my head, just trying to figure out, like, oh my, what the hell was I
That was
thinking?
a buff fucking hamster by the end of that content.
Yeah.
I thought.
Ew.
He got it from Richard
Buff.
Gere.
Fucking.
No, but we've got the Shrek prayer candles.
Yeah.
And I was at a show this weekend in Orlando, and this kid came up. When I say kid, I mean like 15 years old. Came up and bought the
So
Shrek.
Don't you
up.
sound so fucking old right now?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm 30.
This
I
freaking
can-
adolescent comes running up to me. He was probably 15 or
And I'm like,
16.
So Mark
What is
Ross
with
walks
you,
up.
kid?
Jet Jaguar walks up.
With this
You see
fucking
Mark
kid,
Ross and
his
you don't know.
color hair and like his weird cosplay costume.
With
What
his
the heck?
hippie bracelets. Ugh.
Anyways, so he.
He's wearing a British flag bracelet on one hand and a checkerboard on the other.
I'm feeling
Did he
attacked right now.
It looked like he was in some sort of black parade. Ugh.
Anyway, so he comes. He comes up with the Shrek candle, and sorry, Chris. Without missing a beat, like he hands it because we wrap up the candles and like put them in like packaging so they don't get messed up. So he hands it to me and I go, Shrek is love, and he goes, Shrek is life. And I'm just like, yes, this is great.
So what you're saying is the degeneracy carries through the generations.
Yeah.
No. This is the story of how Brandon left his wife.
What?
Wow,
For a 15-year-old?
And yeah,
Ew.
That's grooming, dude. That's
Ew.
not okay.
No.
this is how Brandon became Florida Man.
Hey, that was funny.
That was pretty good, Chris.
That
I'm
was.
also proud of Mark for not getting triggered by your comment about the Black Parade. So, well done.
Oh my god.
I was
almost-
Is that why you were laughing so hard?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was waiting for Mark to flip the fuck
I was
out.
scared that you were gonna spit all.
I
over
almost
my
did.
watch,
That's
dude.
why I held the can up to my mouth so in case I did spray.
For our listeners, because I don't leave this in anything ever.
God damn.
Chris wants everyone to think I'm like super racist. So whenever the word black comes up, he makes a face and looks at me.
Yeah, I'm worried.
Mark, can you please stop making up these stories? I mean, Jesus, this is just—it's getting a bit much.
I am going to chemically castrate you all in your sleep.
What
except
the
for
fuck
you,
did I
Chris.
do? Yeah, I was
Key,
gonna say,
you're
what
fine.
did I do?
All right, to our listeners, Mark is
I'm-
not a racist. He is kind, compassionate.
Compassionate. It's
Okay,
compassionate.
you spelled compassionate wrong.
Chris, they can't see you winking or the crossed fingers.
Oh God.
Or that you were reading off a script, but
Well, the funniest
On the palm
part
of your
it is
fucking hand.
Chris
It
is
looks a
blind,
little-
so he
yo.
can't even read no matter what.
The palm of your hand looks a little hairy there, bud.
Oh.
Yes.
From the masturbation.
No, I get it.
God damn it.
Super glue things in my body.
That's how you get off. Just when you're just about to come, you just rip one right off of you.
Oh, fuck. It's like a Band-Aid, but
Never-
like on steroids.
You'll never shoot a bigger load than when you do when you're ripping off.
There's only so much that'll come out.
Is it?
I mean, I remember the biggest load I ever shot.
Oh.
Oh.
Was it like a bad amoeba or something?
I was on a road trip.
Oh, no.
I was
way.
driving from Portland, Oregon to Helena, Montana.
Wait, were you driving and then fapping at the same time?
I was driving 666 miles that day,
Nice.
Well, if you're gonna do it on a road trip, you should do it to the devil's number.
and it's a long fucking. It's mostly just one straight shot there.
Of course,
Yeah,
it was a
I'm on
straight shot.
I'm on a straight shot. I'm going like 80 miles an hour, and I'm just like, man, I am fucking rock hard right now. So I just
bold.
face.
That's bold.
So I kind of just shimmy myself out of my trousers, and I'm going. A cop pulls up to me on one side,
Yes!
and I kind of just go. I kind of give him like the half salute. I'm like, afternoon, shake, nod my head at him. He waves, keeps going. And I'm like, fuck yeah! And then I just busted, and I'm like, I just busted going 80 with a cop almost looking right at me.
Picture of called.
He shot it right up his nose.
It hit most of it hit my chest. Some of it hit my ear, and then some of it hit the back of the headrest.
What if I'm just imagining, like, from outside the car, you just hear, like, and every window's covered in white.
Like, you remember that scene in The Office when Dwight drops the flea bomb in the office with himself and everything just turns white?
Yeah.
It did that,
You know
basically.
what? I'm trying to imagine that. Mark doing that. What if the officer was like, "All right, fuck, I passed him. All right." He's lifting up his fucking laptop. He's like, "All
And the
right."
officer just busts at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, you know that picture of Randy from South Park after he's been watching porn? And he's just like
The Grapes of
reclining
Wrath
in
episode.
he's
He's like-
reclining in his chair, just covered in his own cum.
Well,
That's about what it looked like, but I was driving 80 miles an
Well,
hour.
the guy had blue balls for like what, 2-3 weeks, right? Without internet
I think
porn.
it was like 2-3 days.
Keep in mind, at this point in my life, I was about
Randy was bad.
20 years old, so my libido was through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Yes, sir?
Jeff raised his hand.
Were you wearing a shirt?
Yeah.
Wait, why are you?
So, did you just go somewhere with a partially crispy shirt?
No, I changed after I got to wherever I changed at a rest stop. Like I parked, I changed my
Wait,
No,
Okay.
no,
I had a suitcase full of clothes in the back seat.
no, but that wasn't the end of it. Remember, he has a fetish for bathrooms, so does that include rest stops as well?
man.
Yes, that's a bathroom.
I know, but I'm asking him if it's
And
a
if he's
fetish.
So
never
what you're
been there.
asking is if I busted nut at the rest stop that
Yes.
I stopped at after I changed my shirt.
Yes.
And the answer is obviously, what am I going to do? Leave a bathroom rest stop uncummed in?
I'm
Yeah,
on the edge of
so
my
how-
seat. Will you just tell me? Did you?
He just said yes, Banks.
I gave it a fresh coat of paint.
seat, but you only need the edge.
Look, I'm cutting you, boy, but you ain't bleeding.
But yes, I did finish at the rest stop as well.
Man, how did you take your shirt off? Because you can't pull. from the
Also,
bottom
hold
up.
on.
You had to go in the back.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
because he's the type of guy that'd be upset about getting his
Guys,
cum in his
guys.
Hold on, Mark.
What? Yes.
So, you're implying...
Ball it up, or did you?
You,
fold
no,
it?
you're implying,
He
or
actually took a
you
piece of
stated
Velcro.
Yeah.
that you also did it at that restaurant that you stopped
There was
at.
like a 2-hour gap between.
So you were driving around with your own cum on you.
No.
And the headrest.
Hold on.
That's a power.
I took it off as soon as I finished.
While we're-
How did you do that one still
Okay, this is
driving?
Oh,
actually
you can do
Dripping
it.
down his shirt.
This is a pretty impressive thing. So what I do
You
is
just-
I grabbed the bottom of my shirt, brought it up to the front of my neck, then just quickly up and over the head, peeled
so
it
it
back,
just got on the back of your seat.
peeled back. It's a leather seat, so I just wiped it off. When I got
Hold on, so you were backed up against a leather seat driving for 2 hours.
With your own cum right on the back.
Did you say it hit the window?
No,
No,
it hit
he
the
said the
back of the
headrest.
headrest. Or it hit the headrest behind my head.
That rental car
Now
was
to
So
answer
did
your
you look
question,
like something about Mary?
no. I didn't get any. No, I got clean. I cleaned up before I went inside. What's your question, Jeff?
I'll be honest. I want to know less. I
Your
wish
ex-wife
you
ever drive
guys
that
would
car?
stop
I
asking.
think I need to see a therapist.
This was the
about
car I had
honestly.
before we started going out.
Okay.
Oh God.
I'm traumatized by this.
So you didn't have it when you guys were going out?
Oh no, I had it.
Yeah, did you ever just start laughing to yourself?
Banksy, don't drink, all right? I know we're all traumatized right now.
I'm just sitting there in the passenger seat.
Wait, was this when you were in the Coast Guard?
Yeah. Of course it was when I was Coast Guard.
He was 20.
That's when I lived in
He was-
Portland.
He was driving inland and decided he wanted to see a few seamen.
It's funny.
That's cute. But yeah, so I changed clothes. I changed my shirt. You know, it was winter time, so it's not like I was getting hot,
Jeff,
sticky.
yes.
Yes, Jeff.
Yes,
You
yeah.
masturbate everywhere? How did that go when you were getting trained for the Coast Guard? Oh.
I've heard some crazy
Well,
stories.
hold on.
Nobody. I will say this: the amount of stress that we were under while we were at boot camp, I had zero libido for like the entire 7.5 weeks before we graduated.
So you just stroked a soft shamcock?
And then that 8th week,
what you did
though,
there.
that 8th week, because they stopped yelling at us and we stopped doing all the physical shit.
I just got rock hard.
I woke up one morning.
Stroke, shamecock.
I woke up one morning and rolled, and it stopped me from going any further. And it was like 2 in the morning, so I'm just kind of like, everyone's asleep. Okay, rolled out of bed, kind of just to the bathroom and just
Went to town.
went to town.
Mark had a real different version of this is my rifle, this is my gun.
And
What'd you think
You
about
know, he reenacted.
what did I think about?
He reenacted the scene
what-
from Rocky Balboa where he's being, the shit out of the, that beef.
Beating the meat like it owes him money.
Yeah.
So what I thought about in that exact moment.
I don't need
Oh,
that.
no,
I
wanna
didn't
know.
have to think about much because it was just like
Shrek.
one touch and I was like, oh god. And then within about 30 seconds I was finishing, and then I hear the bathroom door get kicked open.
Oh, tell me it was
Not opened. It got fucking kicked open. Who the fuck is in here?
Oh shit.
And I was like, oh god. So it's like, it's just Seaman Walker. Just taking a restroom break, sir.
Post-net clarity.
I was like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I was like, it's Seaman Walker. Just had to use the restroom breaks or use the restroom, sir. It's like, get your ass back into the barracks. And all right, thank you, sir.
Are you not allowed to use a bathroom without permission?
Well, no, the only people that are technically supposed to be wandering the halls during after hours at boot camp are the people keeping watch or keeping watch over the building.
Yeah.
And that rotates every couple hours, but nobody's technically supposed to be elsewhere. So if you're not on watch, you're supposed to be in bed. But
Are you supposed to yell that at 2 in the morning? Sir, I have to use the bathroom, sir. Wake everybody else up.
you just
Sir, Seaman Walker needs to potty!
Sir, Seaman Walker's got a massive heart on. Can I get some help with this?
What did you say to me?
What did you say to me? Did you ask if I would help you? Absolutely. Let's do this.
Wow.
The guy's yelling at
Good
Mark.
thing you came into the Coast Guard.
Yeah, honorably
The-
discharged.
No, that's the Air Force. That's
Wait.
the Air Force.
Oh, wait,
I had
oh.
to get it
nice.
in. I'm
No.
sorry.
I got it.
Yeah, I got it.
The CEO's yelling at Mark while it's just slowly dripping off the ceiling towards his head.
You remember that scene from Scary Movie? It was like that.
Oh.
Gross.
But no, actually, so funny enough.
Thank you for your honorable service.
Wait, so did you look like the dog from Van Wilder? The
Don't
one
compare me to a dog when we're talking about me beating off, please. That's
No,
gross.
your balls were so big that you had to walk funny.
Oh,
Remember the dog, the bulldog?
never seen Van Wilder.
That does happen.
Pretty good.
Yes, Chris.
No, I'll let you finish. I was
Okay.
just thinking of that monster. Oh God, what was his name? He was the doctor, the quote unquote doctor for the.
Oh, the US
gymnast.
gymnastics?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking
Yeah.
monster.
How about
So-
the dad that beat the shit out of him in open court?
Did
A dad, so the guy, all the children and their parents get to give an impact statement, right?
Oh no.
One of the dads, his impact statement was, Judge, I would just like 5 minutes alone in a room with him. And the judge obviously said no. He goes, okay, and just ran over and started fucking beating the shit out of him. They pulled him off. I mean, that's a pretty bad thing.
He had a crazy amount of just people that came forward.
It
It was
was-
like 170.
No, it was way
Way
more.
more than that.
Really?
Dude. Yes.
Like,
I understand.
multiple hundred.
Dude, throughout so many fucking years of him.
Oh
like,
my
But
God.
the judge didn't give the dad jail time. She only made the dad apologize to the court. Not even the dude that he just beat up.
I mean,
Oh, that's how
realistic.
it should be.
There should be.
I
some,
agree.
I got nothing.
Use your words!
I want to say we have a justice system, but that guy's a monster. He's just fuck him.
Random question.
Go for it.
Not actually trying to sound awful here at all. are females in the Navy or Coast Guard called sea women, or are they also called seamen?
They still refer to them as seamen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I learned something today.
You did. I also
Now, so there was a just on that topic that you were saying about the dad that beat the shit out of the fucking terrible human being.
Yeah.
I was actually watching this documentary. They were doing interviews with different inmates at a heavy security prison, and they said like one thing about getting out of prison that's hard is when you're in prison there's a code. You know, like you back up your people, they back you up. You know, if you start something with somebody else's group, you know, it doesn't matter if you're in the right or in the wrong. You still back up your people. Mm-hmm. And if you are a pedophile or a rapist, we will kill you.
Well, you know how Jeffrey Dahmer died.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer, the people Dahmer?
Yeah.
I mean,
They took a broom handle and sodomized him to death.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wait,
I thought they beat.
I thought he was killed in the showers.
with like they beat
With
his
a
head
broom
in.
handle.
Oh.
Popsicle.
Oh wait, I thought I was.
You can't
told
rape
that-
people.
I was told that he was beaten
or,
his head.
or eat people.
Can't do either.
Can't do that.
You
Like his
shouldn't
head
do
was
You
either.
definitely can't do both at the same time.
Shouldn't do that.
I heard it was the sodomy.
Well, maybe I mean
Saddam.
I found something that
That was
we
my least favorite
as
Gundam
a,
series.
Sadami.
I found something that we as a
Killed him.
podcast
Obama took care of that guy.
can pool our money together to buy
The broom?
for just one of our esteemed colleagues.
Don't gesture towards me.
Wait, what the fuck is
What?
What is it?
In the fuck?
It's a butt plug you can remotely lock.
You guys would do that for me?
I kind of want it.
Oh, should we tell
you-
Should we tell our listeners what we what I said what I agreed I would do for $500?
He said that he would pierce the tip of his dick.
No, that's not what I said.
Right.
That was $400.
There's
Well-
a tier system of our cash that goes into
Yeah, so Jeff asked how much it would cost for me to get my nipples pierced or get one nipple pierced, and I said
to the other.
honestly I'd do it for $500. So let's get that Kickstarter campaign going.
Banksy, do you have to do you have to do that to your tits right now?
I do.
I didn't even notice he was doing it until you said something.
Chris, do you have a bone saw?
Stop looking.
Okay. So
Wait,
back to
wait,
the podcast.
Bonesaw McGraw?
Bonesaw is ready.
Bonesaw is ready.
Rest in peace, Macho Man.
So-
Randy Savage.
Did you guys hear about the terrible dad down in Santa Barbara?
No.
No?
No.
Surf instructor?
No.
Uh-oh.
Thought, was convinced his
Oh.
wife is part lizard person.
Yes.
Oh, I did hear
Took
about
hear
his
about
this.
this.
two kids.
It was supposed to
Mexico.
be on a camping trip. Put his kids in a box. And, like, literally shoved them in a box. And then drove,
to Mexico.
Yeah, drove to Mexico and then,
Harpoon?
Harpoon gun.
yeah, harpooned them.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Because he is absolutely convinced they're lizard people. Because he subscribes to QAnon.
Even if they are lizard
Oh
people,
my
you don't have
god,
to
you've
kill
got to
them.
be fucking kidding me.
He said that he thought that he had to kill them to save the world.
Oh my
Yep.
god. Anybody, okay, yeah, anybody who listens to QAnon.
That's why you should just stay alone for the rest of your life.
All of us. And
Thanks,
everyone
asshole.
listening, just stay alone.
What?
I love the steady eye contact you made with me as you said that.
I was looking right at Jeff.
And he was accurate.
Yeah.
Now, Mark, can I decide which nipple gets pierced?
Are you gonna pierce Trips?
Oh, I don't.
And can I name it?
His name's already Trips.
No. I want to name it Pierce Brosnan.
Name's Trips.
So for our viewers,
I have 3 nipples.
Do you?
I do.
Oh, you're like Scaramanga.
Yeah.
Little guy.
I watched James Bond, you piece of shit.
I know, we've talked about
A lot of people in my life have
I
told
was
me
excited.
that it's
Of course,
not
I know
actually a
you
nipple.
Why are you so defensive?
I know you watched all the James Bond.
I'm trying to look at Mark's nipples. Whatever, but
look right there. It's clear as fucking
So a lot
day.
of people in my life have been like, "That's not a nipple," but there is, in fact, a nipple.
Yeah.
and an
You know what I just
areola.
thought about? Fucking Mallrats.
look at that thing.
Right?
Fucking. No.
It's the only way she can be accurate.
Wow.
Yes.
You can touch it if you need to.
Oh,
Do
I
your
wanna touch
science.
Yeah. Jesus. I didn't even flick it yet.
She's sensitive.
That's what I was about to ask. Is this
No, she's
sensitive?
not. It's nothing.
It's a legit nipple.
So if milk comes out of these, is that cream?
I don't think that has the ducks.
No. Well,
milk, lemonade.
yeah. So I got.
So-
And I've always had 3 nipples. A lot of people disagreed with me growing up until a doctor was like, "No, that's definitely a fucking nipple."
Well, not only that, you know what?
What's up, Chris?
Can you imagine?
Chris just pissed on him.
Can you imagine
Thinking
the,
about the nipple?
A little bit.
Can you imagine the piercer at the tattoo shop just being like, "All right, so which nipple are you piercing?" Fuck
Yes,
is
well,
that?
His name's Trips. Pearson.
Trips the nips.
Trips Nips.
It is a third nipple.
Can you imagine
everybody.
him with tassels and like a little mini one?
Oh my god, the nipple.
I was actually, for the longest time, I was joking about getting all 3 of them pierced.
Chris, you
they
got
would
a
be
lovely
they would be
sidekick,
pierced,
sorry.
pierced, and then chained together.
Yeah.
To form the Pythagorean theorem.
A squared plus B squared equals
C squared.
squared,
Yeah,
math.
it's my favorite mathematical equation.
Math.
Oh, you said meth.
Nah, the best math is geometry.
That is what the Pythagorean theorem is.
The best math is the
You're
one
right.
that I don't have to do.
The best math was when we were in our math class together and we bullied our fucking teacher.
No. There was no we. You.
You also called her Miss Clifton.
No. I only did that to you. Because I would be joking.
Why were you being so mean to Miss Clinton?
Her name was... What was her even... We don't even remember what her fucking name was.
I don't even remember. We don't even have
Birmingham.
No.
What?
No?
No.
That
When
was
she
one of
listens to the podcast, she's like,
So we had a
"Motherfuckers
teacher.
don't even remember
We had a
my
teacher.
name."
Hey.
You had a teacher.
We had a teacher for our math class that none of us remember what her name was, but we called her Miss Clifton for a year.
Why?
Do you remember Miss
Family
Clifton?
Guy.
Oh, that's
that's
the teacher Chris had a crush on.
Sean, yes.
No.
No,
Oh.
that was the teacher that asked if any of the parents wanted to pass out some papers, and Peter Griffin was like, "Oh, Miss Clifton, Miss Clifton."
Oh, you dicks.
Miss Clifton.
So we did that. We did that for the whole year, and I feel bad because I don't remember her name, and she was a really nice fucking teacher.
You guys are a bunch of dicks, honestly.
I was in kindergarten.
Honestly, if that's the worst thing,
yeah.
No, well,
You have heard worse things from us.
well, yes, at this point.
like when you catfished your friends.
Or you let you.
I have another story about that. Holy
Or
shit! I've been saving this story.
Or you let one of your friends, you gaslighted him into thinking that he got a girl pregnant from jizzing on. Well,
I didn't gaslight anybody.
you made him.
No,
Don't
he
you
thought that.
lie. You gaslight people all the time.
Yeah,
did.
you actually do. See, he's
Look at him trying to gaslight us that he didn't do that.
Yes.
I'm not trying to gaslight
You
anybody. I'm just a fucking
traumatized
idiot.
The fucking guy to think that he was gonna have a kid just because. Jerk
My
off.
girlfriend sat on his jerk off chair.
Chair. Yes, exactly.
Wow.
Because it absorbs.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that
Aaron's
one. It's kind of like that one stupid video I fucking came across on YouTube. It was about a doctor. Girl comes in. She didn't know that she was pregnant. Has a kid, and he's just like.
Is this from the show? I didn't know I was pregnant.
I
Fucking
that's what it
love
was
that
like.
show.
So
Yeah.
apparently, he's like.
9 months pregnant. Then.
Yeah.
She was like, I can't be pregnant and all this other stuff. The doctor looks over and sees.
The doctor's
our
like, you're
boyfriend.
giving birth right now.
And then sees the boyfriend out in the waiting room. He's like, "Is there anything you want to talk about, son?" He's like, "I don't get how she's pregnant." He's like, "What do you mean?" "Well, she can't be." "Well, explain. What do you mean?" "Well, my brother said that she couldn't get pregnant if she was on top because it's just gravity,
There's also
and it does not work that way."
there's
all right?
also they can't get pregnant in the pool.
Oh yes.
My favorite one was you can't get pregnant at night because all the sperm's asleep.
Wow.
Who here
Who
seen?
told you that?
Who here seen Blue Mountain
Mormons.
State?
Yo.
When he's like, Harmon, you
Harmon,
can't
yeah.
get a girl pregnant by doing it in the butt. I don't have to be here then.
Great show.
Related.
Yes.
Apparently,
Wait,
if it leaks from the butt into the vagina, that's called a Tokyo drift.
That's rancid, dude.
Not only is it called that, it tastes awesome.
That was disgusting.
thanks.
Cue the Tokyo Drift soundtrack.
So, speaking of catfishing people,
I forgot about that song.
Oh my
Fast
god.
and Furious.
so this one's not so much catfishing as it's just gaslighting the shit out of somebody.
Which you just said that you don't do, but you're admitting to
I
it.
try not to.
He was gaslighting us about
You
gaslighting.
actively try not to, but you do
I
anyway.
can't help it. It just happens.
You're a serial gaslighter.
I am.
Mark Walker, a.k.a. Monster, a.k.a.
They don't know my last
AKA
name.
Gaslighter.
Nobody knows my last name. Thanks a lot, Banksy.
Oh, you haven't seen what I've been sharing on Facebook.
No, so when I was in middle school, one of my neighbors was a I think what's the right word here? His parents were one of those parents that were like, you can do anything you want to if you just believe in yourself.
Ew.
They
Oh,
also
millennial?
Hippie.
yeah.
Hippie.
And so he was 100% convinced that a certain school for magically gifted children existed.
No. Oh.
Don't you dare shit on Hogwarts.
This kid was convinced that Hogwarts was a real place.
Oh no.
Hang on.
Yeah.
How much did you tell him it was a real place?
Let me get there. So
Oh no.
he
Here we
was
go.
You're
he
a
was
monster.
so he was my neighbor for like 3 years.
May someone hate fuck the shit out of you for this.
So when I found out that he thought that Hogwarts was a real place,
Not in front of Banks.
I sent a fake letter to myself,
You monster.
and I made it look legit. Like I burned the edges, crumpled it up, used like parchment paper and everything, of an acceptance letter from Hogwarts. And I explained to him the reason that I had gotten mine when I was 12 instead of 11 was because my birthday's in September. So I'm one of the older ones in the class. And he got really excited. And then he started putting pieces together because he noticed me still at the school, as one would, because I didn't actually go to Hogwarts. And he asked me about that. He's like, how are you at school and at Hogwarts at the same time? And then I remembered what was added in the third
Oh
book.
no.
Oh, Mark.
I time turnered that bitch.
Yeah.
And he bought it.
Oh no.
He bought it for a while. And then he turned 11. You'll never guess what he got in the mail.
A dead owl.
A Hogwarts rejection letter. I remember him showing up on my doorstep, weeping.
Oh.
And I said, "What's wrong, bud?" They didn't want me at Hogwarts. And when I saw how crushed he was,
He said, Avada Kedavra.
I felt so bad.
Then he killed himself.
No, this kid's actually doing a lot. He's alive and well. He's doing great for
Yeah,
us.
probably better than you are.
Probably. I have
And I
no
look
doubt
at you
in
and
my
be like, shut the fuck up, because.
And I felt so bad because I knew that, Hogwarts had already rejected him. But the other schools hadn't. So I sent him an acceptance letter from another school.
So you doubled down.
I doubled down.
Might as well.
That's not even
And-
the worst part.
The worst part is his parents were so much in the mindset that you can be anything you want, sweetheart,
That boy was crushed.
that they went along with it.
Okay, so then you're not the monster in this story, but you're one of them.
Am I the asshole?
Yes.
Yes.
He's the monster, the parents are the idiots.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that still wasn't the worst part.
Yeah.
The worst part was when he murdered the kid.
I didn't murder the kid. Fuck. Yeah.
Did
We
you use
lost
that
audio
like
for a
an
second there, guys. What he actually said was the worst part was when I taxidermied a bunch of owls and put them in front of his door.
Are you now trying to gaslight our listeners?
The worst part is he didn't even try to taxidermy the owls. He just threw a bunch of dead owls.
I actually just took a bunch of dead owls to build a bear and had them just jam their assholes onto the stuffer.
Oh.
Well,
best
you were at
part-
least nice enough to kiss the heart and then shove it up.
The best part is Mark's no ornithologist. It was a bunch of shitty grackles.
So, yeah, so
He spray painted them white.
here's where the thing got really fucked was because, as with the
Because he's at the
Hogwarts
school
letter,
now.
Yeah.
is in the Hogwarts. This was like 12 years ago. If he was at that school, he'd have graduated long ago.
That or he's just magic school Jeff.
Fair enough.
Oh.
So what ended up happening was I left because in the Hogwarts letters, it says go to X Y so you can get on the train and go.
Oh,
What if the kid
no.
got a concussion? Because he ran into a wall.
Oh, I've seen that video. It's so
It's
great.
fucking close.
So the instructions were for him to go to. There was like a wooded area nearby, and he was supposed to find a port key. And once again, because his parents were like, "You can do anything you want to, sweetheart," they spent 2 nights searching this forested area for a port key.
And no one's seen them since.
No, they came back. They came back and
Changed.
well, the parents were actually disappointed that they didn't find a port key.
In themselves?
No, they were disappointed that their son didn't find a port key.
I was gonna say this sounds like a thing.
They're
from
like, oh
Saw.
great, not our child could have been anything,
You remember
and he
that,
grew
right,
up to
from
be a
Saw?
failure.
When the key is actually inside of his eye. Yeah.
We've listened to a lot of true crime podcasts about serial killers. I'm pretty sure this is how you make one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, he actually, from what I remember, he went on to be like a lawyer or some shit.
Yeah, a lawyer who goes around the country killing magicians.
And for my next trick, you're dead.
he just turned into the real life version of Mordo. No more wizards.
Abracadabra, motherfucker!
Oh God.
You gaslighting bastard.
I think, yeah, it started early apparently.
Therapists must love you.
Do your therapists know about these stories?
I feel like the
I'm
therapist.
thinking about it. I don't think I've ever brought up the fact that I can't help but gaslight people.
Can we be on one of your therapy
How do you
sessions?
go? No.
I wish I had jumped in on the one he did today. I was thinking about like, if I just walk in there, what happens? But I wanted to respect your space. I didn't want to do that.
One of the therapists is like, it's not human. It's not human.
No, didn't have a thought at all. It's fine.
Go ahead, Chris.
No, don't
Speak.
have one. No, it's whatever.
Oh, you. What do you want me to do? Shove my fist up your ass and work you like a puppet to get the words out? Come on, spit it out.
Aggressive.
That's
Put your
gross.
pants
I thought you loved it. I thought you liked it being aggressive.
Put your pants on.
Wait a minute.
So, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking back to the first time I gaslit anybody. It was the Hogwarts story.
That was the first one.
I think that was the first time I ever gaslit someone.
I have a hard time believing that.
Has he
But
ever, what about you?
Because he's gaslighting you.
Right now.
have I gaslit anybody? I sure fucking hope I haven't.
No, has he like?
Oh yeah,
taken
he's
you to the
gaslit.
stories?
He's tried to.
What are you talking about? I've never gaslit Brandon.
That look.
I've never gaslit anybody in this room.
You lying sack of shit.
Key, name one time that I ever gaslit you.
The fucking time you told. Oh my god.
You have a
because
topic that you like to gaslight
Where are you
people
from?
on.
Yeah, exactly.
I was
I was on the same street where they.
I was
filmed
born
Harry
in Little
Potter.
Whinging. I was actually 2 blocks away from Harry Potter, where Harry
Oh
Potter
my
grew
God,
up.
and
You
Ian
tried
Jose
gaslighting me that
fell
he
for
was
that.
Asian.
And I had to be the one to break the news to him.
And you only
that.
did that because you were like, Mark, we are in a very bad place as a global economy with Asians right now because everyone's blaming them for COVID.
Oh man.
You're gonna get Key killed.
How ignorant is that they were attacking Asian Americans?
Ignorant.
How surprising is it?
Not
Not
at
at all.
This country's history, not surprising.
And they're trying to erase it, which is actually pretty funny. But guess what?
just-
It ain't going anywhere.
Oh wait, this country is trying to erase something that they did wrong.
Oh yes, because apparently my wife,
That's
any
never
teacher
happened.
here in Texas, and this is all done by Abbott, by the way,
Oh, wow.
that nobody can say anything negative about the KKK anymore because apparently they're all right.
Oh, Jesus fucking
What?
Christ.
Yes, they're right. Everything they've done was nothing was wrong at all.
Do you ever meet someone who was in Sigma Omicron Kappa or Delta Omicron Kappa? Just stay away.
And then on top of that,
I just stay away from fraternities.
yeah, the reason
It's not
why
working too well.
Abbott wants is because he thinks it's.
I know.
And the reason why Abbott wants is because he thinks it's too liberal.
One of
this
my
has
other-
nothing to do with liberal. This is the fact that we had some racist motherfuckers here.
Does he think walking is liberal too?
Oh,
Is that lazy piece of shit?
he sits in that chair so much that his head is so close to his ass. I mean, look what's going on right
I
now.
hope his ass has sores.
You know,
It-
on a slightly
I
less
wouldn't,
terrible.
be surprised if it has a fucking staph infection. At
Obviously,
this point.
if you're a friend or a fan of the podcast and you are wheelchair bound, there's no.
Sorry about that.
It's
Abbott.
nothing against people in wheelchairs. It's
No,
just
just-
that this particular person is a fucking horrible person.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yes.
Also, we don't like you.
No, I
Wow.
didn't say that.
Why'd you look directly into my eyes when you said that?
Well, he was hoping Abbott is listening.
Well,
to
looking
this
into your
podcast.
eyes is
We're
like
told
the
he
fir-
listens.
Well,
It's a
looking into
rumor.
your eyes was like the first time I ever listened to the Beatles. Honestly.
Wow.
Yeah.
What would you
Great
guys
group.
do if our number one fan was Abbott?
I just-
I would tell him to send some of those tax dollars this way.
So on a related note, I'm actually thinking about running for office when I get back to Salt Lake.
There you go.
'Cause there's a lot of like local offices that are uncontested.
Dibs on campaign manager.
Oh.
And here's
Man,
the thing
that's
is, I'm just gonna gaslight the shit out of everybody. Be
Wow.
like, I've
Well,
been
that's
here
also
all
you're gonna be a
along.
politician?
You gotta make flyers and shit too.
Guys, I've been here all along.
Please tell me you're gonna make bumper stickers.
So in a
at
span
least.
of 6 minutes, you've gone from "I've never gaslit" to people. I'm gonna gaslight.
I'm gonna gaslight an entire
people.
voting
Professionally.
population.
What if it's like fucking?
I think I'd be good at fucking politician work.
What
you
if it's
know?
like Tiger King?
Politician work.
I never,
Exactly.
I never,
You know the term's
ever
just politics.
politician work. I have never in my life
On his application.
smoked
he's a-
marijuanas.
I did not have
I-
sexual relations with that stuffed animal.
I never said I've never done the marijuanas. I do the marijuanas all the time.
What did fuck
I
on
did
Family
them
Guy?
right before I got up here.
What did on Family Guy when Quagmire was fucking Bill Clinton? What did he say? My fellow Americans, I didn't. What did he? I forgot what he said.
Oh, I did not goo giggity her geschmoigity.
Yes, that's gonna be you.
I did goo googity her geschmoigity, and I am sorry. I thought you meant he was fucking Bill Clinton.
No,
Yeah.
when he.
That's what I heard.
That's
Yeah.
what I said.
When Quagmire was fucking Bill Clinton, I was like, when did
Was.
he? Oh, when he was portraying Bill Clinton.
Yes, portraying. My
He
bad.
was doing. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
When Quagmire
Thanks,
was
you get right.
adjective Bill Clinton.
Yes. Bill Clinton being the adjective here.
Oh, speaking of that, have you been cock blocked anymore by Brandon here?
Yeah, Brandon, you been cock blocking him recently?
He's doing his best.
It's like being a father, honestly, at this point.
Two
now.
Wait. Here's the question: are we cock blocking you right now?
Is she
bit.
sitting out in the? Oh my god! Tell me she's sitting out in the van right now.
A little bit. I made a choice.
If Brandon, Key, and I left, would we no longer be cockblocking you?
No, it's a decision.
Did you at least leave the? Did you?
It wasn't that funny.
Brandon, you took a minute to cross that.
It did. Literally.
I was like, why the fuck am I saying? Oh, I'm
If there was a way to visualize it, it would have been a loading bar right above my head.
It's like
I gotta go
the,
pee on her.
it's like the Windows XP ones where it's like 35 minutes, 2 weeks, 37 days. Oh, there we go. Because he's fucking me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll take
And
turns.
I'm the little spoon.
We'll take turns.
No, I'm the little spoon every time.
Okay.
Wait,
Jesus.
he said he will take turns.
I'm aggressively the little spoon.
I had a power bottom.
Yeah. So anyway.
Why'd you look at me like that?
Well, if anybody was an aggressive power bottom other than Mark in this room, it would be you.
That's bold.
I have never seen Key be aggressive at anything, man.
Maybe he's wildly aggressive
Have you
sexually.
not watched him fuck?
I have.
I have.
Yeah, through the windows.
Wait, that was you?
Yeah.
You know,
No, he was a spy cam.
he can just
that was
open
the
any
windows.
door he wants to, so.
Yeah, that is kind of scary now. All right, now I'm paranoid now.
Welcome to the club.
He's gonna start taking down all of his his fucking smoke detectors.
God damn it.
God fucking damn it.
Fucking
Turns
shit, I'm
out
gonna
it's
change
just a
all the
long
fuck-
game to burn him to death.
I'm gonna change all the fucking
Bailey's like,
locks.
Key, come to bed. Hold on, I'll be there in 5 minutes. He just goes around the whole house taking down all the smoke alarms.
Mysteriously, the house burned down that night.
Oh,
It's weird.
It seemed to start in Key's mattress with him still in it. I mean, if I did do it.
It's like
if I all right,
Okay,
listeners.
OJ.
All right,
Oh, I
listeners.
thought you just meant the friction started the
no,
process.
that's how he just rubs off the rest of his facial hair.
Listeners, if I do die, in fact, it was all Chris.
Wow.
Wow.
So you guys
Wait a
get to
minute.
do it.
Even if you live a long, healthy life, just because you died,
It was all
it was all
Chris.
Chris's
Key,
fault.
I'm gonna put it. Let me put some. I want to put something out there for you. If you die and I go to your funeral, I expect you to be at my funeral.
Oh yeah, most fucking definitely.
What?
I'll be at Brandon's fucking funeral too. I'll be crying, I mean, honestly.
Key,
Oh no.
if you die and I go to your funeral, you're still gonna come to my funeral.
Oh, shut up! I didn't. All right.
There it is.
Shut it.
And the last horse crosses the line.
Brandon even was like, wait.
Hold on.
With Mark's history of gaslighting, we got to check the rafters at his funeral, making sure he's not pulling a Huck
Oh,
Finn.
that's tomorrow. What'd you
Oh,
say?
I'm lifting up his
Tom
body.
Sawyer.
I'm lifting up his body and making sure
Alright.
it's not like a like a mold of him.
So real quick thing.
What if you lift up his body and he's just inside his body?
Oh,
Wow.
Just really wanted to be there.
Deadception.
So Jet Jaguar just commented on our little live video we put out. He says, "How are you guys going to have a get together with everyone and get to invite the most important person, Craig?"
Oh.
I guess he thinks that Craig's the most important part of the Sleepy Boys.
Craig.
Craig's our recording system
And
for our listeners at home.
When we're on
and
Discord.
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking used to be.
No, when
our
you say
editor,
system.
but we fired him.
He's our Skynet.
Yeah, where the fuck has what happened to Stephen Hawking?
I don't know. I've been messaging him constantly. He hasn't gotten back to me.
That asshole told me he was on vacation, but I don't know how long.
Where would he go on vacation? I feel really bad about making this joke. Where the fuck would he go on vacation?
I don't fucking know. You
Roller coaster park.
Yes.
Just pushing down tracks.
Yes, we.
Canceled.
I want to know what that would sound like as he's going up.
Give me a second here. Hold on.
God damn it.
I gotta think what that would sound like in my mind. We.
What was that?
That was his
Stephen Hawking
chair
back
starting
in.
back up. Oh fuck.
Did you ever hear
We're going
of,
to hell.
Silence
did you
your
ever hear
phone,
of the
damn
time
it.
that
Sorry.
someone was
But
working
we're
on
going to hell
Hawking's
for this.
chair?
If there is one.
Key. Fuck.
Right.
There was a time someone was working on Hawking's chair, and they pulled like a cord and like a started, and he fell forward and just stopped moving. And then all of a sudden they heard this weird noise, and they realized he was laughing because they just like
They
just pulled
unplugged
something.
a light switch
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
something. It wasn't.
So
any
he
kind of
but he
chair.
convinced them that he was dying because of it,
Man's a treasure.
right?
Yes.
He's just laying there, slumped forward.
God, it's-
Why?
Here, I'll do one.
oh,
Because he's dead.
It's just the sound of Brandon hitting a bunch of keys on a keyboard.
shit, yes. Shit, yes. Stood all over me.
Oh.
That's right. Earn your money, bitch. Earn your money, bitch.
Jeff is physically
Jeff is physically ill. Key is crying, laughing. Chris looks
stoic as always.
Chris looks like that look of why the fuck am I here?
Yeah.
While chewing a piece of
No, Chris's look has that look of why the fuck are they in my room?
He's got that Denzel Washington 1,000-yard stare during Remember the Titans when they start doing really shitty.
I was trying to think how to do a Stephen Hawking's impersonation.
Well,
It's
not easy. Okay, Zoidberg.
yeah.
No, that's just Stephen Hawking trying to go swimming.
I guess I will do my best to do Stephen Hawking.
Oh, dude.
God damn it! Why is Chris so good at? Why are you so good at everything?
How did you do that?
I'm sorry, Mark.
Oh, you're good,
He was
man.
possessed for a second.
Wait, oh shit. Here
By
we go.
Stephen
More
Hawking.
paranoia. Wait, is that who's haunting you?
Yes.
Is that who put the dead rat
How
behind
fucked
your
would it
truck?
be if you just look over in the corner tonight and you just see Stephen Hawking?
No, I mean,
watching you masturbate, Chris. I see what you're doing.
you know how like when you wake up and like cold sweat and you go to like, you know, you go to your bathroom, you go to your sink, you're throwing water in your face like, and you look up and you see it's
you're
somebody.
Stephen Hawking.
Yes, right
You
there.
see Eddie Redmayne's face.
And then you hear the crackling of thunder.
Instead of sleep paralysis demons, it's just Stephen Hawking trying to drag you out of your bed.
You can hear.
It's okay, he won't get far.
No, you
I was just thinking it would be really fucked. You know how people on YouTube have started doing those ASMR videos using like Freddie Mercury sound clips and all that?
Yeah.
I was thinking it would be a fucking terrible one is like Stephen Hawking going off a high dive.
So Chris wakes up and the ghost of Stephen Hawking's just sitting in the corner of his room, and
Well, he's not
Stephen-
standing.
and Stephen Hawking just goes, "I've been trying to leave, but I need you to build me a ramp."
Chris's face.
I've seen your work with those shells. I could really use a ramp.
No, I was gonna say, RC, you work really well with wood. How would you like to work mine?
Can you get a boner?
I think he could.
I think you could too.
Just pop.
I like to believe he could.
I want a
Well,
boner.
let's find out, shall we?
Oh, come on.
Oh my
You're
god.
going to be put on a list.
Because he's not already.
Don't speak it. Just don't speak it. Just type it.
What if Chris was? Yeah. What if Chris got possessed by Stephen Hawking?
I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
So he just got paranoid of the fucking,
I
fire
I have
alarms
mild
and-
paranoia.
Has he seemed to enjoy walking more lately?
He does seem to have a spring in his step.
No.
Like he
Now,
almost doesn't know
Chris.
how to walk.
Where did the ghost touch you while it was possessing you?
I will be right here.
That sounded like E.T.
Well, it comes and goes.
Wait, literally or?
Okay, so there is an answer for this.
Oh, no.
You literally looked.
This
it up.
is perfect.
You came
Wait,
at the
no,
right
no.
time.
Okay.
So, what was it? Well, I just lost it.
No shit.
Motor neuron disease
Good
does
luck.
not affect sexual ability or the ability to have an erection, and orgasms will remain relatively the same.
Oh.
So Stephen Hawking could get a boner.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Stephen Hawking, in theory, could be laying in bed getting an excellent blowj from his wife, and all of a sudden go,
With a dick bigger than a gorilla's.
oh Jesus Christ, oh Jesus Christ, I'm coming.
He was listening to a computer.
Yeah. Fitter, happier.
His
More
whole
productive.
system just reboots.
His wheelchair was charging. He was using a
Look at
speak
the
and spell.
And then notice the official Sega logo at the bottom.
Jesus.
Of Sanic.
God
Other
damn
side.
it. This is. Oh my god, dude.
It's
You know what?
official.
Maybe.
Still better than Sonic
Who made this?
How did you feel?
No, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure it
This
is.
amazing, honestly.
What?
That G Fuel should be considered a crime against
Oh yes,
humanity.
shit! I need to try some of that.
I would buy it if they had
Dude,
the Yukon.
when Sonic was in the Sonic movie, that I laughed so
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, that made me. That was
That
great.
was so good.
What?
When
When
Sonic
Sonic
showed up
had
in the Sonic
a
movie.
cameo in the Sonic movie.
As the drawing.
I have to watch this.
The Blue Devil, he's real! And it's a picture of Sonic.
That was the last movie I saw in theaters.
Same.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was so happy about
Yeah,
that.
the last. Wait.
I was
the last
surprised
movie-
at how much I.
Minions.
Oh wait, no, I lied. I went and saw Jungle Cruise recently, but before the pandemic, that
Because
was
the
the
Rock's
last
in
movie.
it.
What
I
was
love the
Also,
Rock.
because Mark and I love Disney shit.
Yeah,
You know,
what-
quit calling me cum stain.
What Disney movie is that from?
Forrest Gump.
Oh.
What is that? What
Wait.
was the last movie I saw on theater for the?
I mean, like, I like how we all just pass over the fact that Jenny basically sexually assaulted Forrest.
Oh,
Oh,
the
for
last
sure.
the last movie I saw in movie theater. Wait, no.
Chris, did he have the mental
Well, it's a
capacity to
Serbian
understand what was
film.
going on?
Yes.
I think so.
The first time when she gave him
Fuck
the...
you.
Did you have the mental capacity to understand what was happening the first time you orgasmed with a woman?
Yeah, Mark was there. He was wearing a wig.
Oh, I didn't.
So, that's
Do you listen to Papa Roach when you edit?
No, I listened to Tub Thumping on loop.
By
Oh, nice.
Chumbawamba.
Wait, that's
And every time they describe one of the drinks, I just take a shot.
Oh.
I listen
had
to
a friend.
Peaches.
I had a friend who said he wanted to try the tub thumping drinking game, but it wasn't take a shot every time they mentioned a drink. It was drink whatever drink they mentioned. I was like, you know, like there's one where like one of the 5 drinks is a cider drink. He's like, yeah, you got to drink the whole thing. I was like, this is a game I don't want to play.
That's called alcohol poisoning.
Yes, and death.
Well, because it's the same
College.
5 drinks over and over again, like 7 or 8 times, right?
Also, it's a whiskey drink, a vodka drink, a
cider
tonic drink.
a tonic drink.
You might as well just drink, Everclear straight from the fucking bottle if you want to go there.
I've done that.
I have a friend
I
who
have too.
used to
Monster.
do fun fireballs with it.
I've done that too, Brandon. You remember that time?
Yeah.
He took a shot out of his force.
Yeah, Mark and I did it together.
It's actually my favorite. My favorite thing, kind of body shot.
Wait,
to
I was
do.
gonna say, wait a minute. My favorite thing. What do you?
No, my favorite kind of body shot to do.
The
is
crazy thing is he put on a mask with a straw and pretended like he was a mosquito.
like, my favorite body shot is coming right into my belly button and then just bending over and going.
Didn't you do that on that road trip?
Yeah.
You make sure you eat pineapple beforehand.
No, I like it to be just like my personality, bitter and just disgusting.
And rancid.
And viscous.
Viscous,
A little
rancid.
chunky.
A little green.
Not very mobile.
Aaron, it's not supposed to be green.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's what his is a little green.
Every time I finish, you're a mean
He eats
one,
a lot
Mr.
of honeydew.
Grinch.
Which they weren't
Kind of
invited.
yogurty.
Speaking of body shots,
Um,
we're getting a new Dead Space.
wait,
Damn right we are.
Well,
true.
we're getting an old new Dead Space.
well, I mean, it's remastered.
Old freshness.
Hold on. I love that EA fired and let go of that entire company, and then 2 years later they're remaking it.
And it's bringing back
Yeah.
some of them as well.
Okay. I didn't know
But,
that.
EA Sports. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just happy that Star Wars, the next whatever video game they make next, I'm hoping it's Battlefront 3. It's not gonna be with EA, so hopefully
Oh.
there's none of that microtransaction bullshit anymore.
I want
There's
a
everybody
continuation of the Force Unleashed.
No.
Yeah,
They need,
that
to,
storyline.
they need to do a remastered version of Super Star Wars.
Oh god, that game.
But
I just want FromSoft to make a Star Wars game after playing Sekiro. Dude.
Right?
Yeah, but
Oh my
when
God.
are we getting the remaster of Just Dance Star Wars?
Oh yeah.
Is there a Just Dance?
I'm Han Solo.
I'm going solo.
Oh wait, we're gonna get
Solo.
copyright stricken
I don't give a fuck.
by Disney.
It's only if we make money off
They
this.
won't.
It's a joke.
well, wait.
The mouse knows all.
We better
You know
hope
what? No,
Donnie
no, no,
doesn't
no.
listen to
You
this.
know what? We'll bring in one
Why?
of. We'll bring in the
works
toughest
for
one
the
to take
mouse.
on Disney, and that's Scarlett Johansson. Actually,
there you go.
So we can get her.
Well,
get started
and
on.
what's his face from Shang-Chi and Kim's
Oh,
Convenience?
What's his face?
He's taking them on too.
Wait, what?
What?
I didn't hear anything about
happening?
this.
So
Yeah.
the lead actor from Shang-Chi was
feel bad 'cause I
quoted.
love
Basically, one of the Disney execs was saying that Shang-Chi
They
is
said
a fun
with
experiment.
these Asian, with this new Asian direction, it's a fun new experiment.
And his response was
No.
was literally, "We are not a fucking experiment."
God, fuck.
Including the oof bomb.
Yeah.
You gotta be fucking. Oh my god.
What's the experiment?
He's saying.
What
because-
does he think he meant whenever he said some
Beat the
shit like
fuck out
that?
of me.
Okay.
Well, because all the other main Marvel movies, aside from Black Panther, had a white lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was right. Simu Liu. I might be mispronouncing the last name. Liu.
Aquafina's in two.
To be
Aquafina.
fair.
That's what I said. Aquafina.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be frank.
I think Chris Hemsworth is Australian, so not white.
It's still white.
He's a guy.
He's whiter than you are.
So wait, I actually have a question. Is it still a requirement to be a criminal to move to Australia?
No, you need to have a.
How weird is it that that's what got us shut down?
You need to have $1 million actually in your bank account.
You need to be able to eat blue-ringed octopus.
that?
Dude, a
Like those-
one-bedroom
one of those
apartment in
poisonous
Australia
animals
is
in the
so
world.
Jesus.
In
stupid
Australia.
expensive.
Well, it's a good thing I don't plan on moving to Australia then.
Yeah, they won't
Oh,
let
fuck
people in
that,
to move
dude.
there if you don't have a certain amount of money in your bank account.
Fucking
Really?
Fucking
Yeah.
funnel spiders? No, thank you.
I think the cost of living there is like 3 times what it is here.
Well, hopefully they pay 3 times more.
Wouldn't be surprised if
Some
Austin
does, some
I'd say-
doesn't. I don't know.
There has to be poor people there,
Well, I mean, at this point, Austin's
I mean,
already.
and I'll be one of them.
Yeah.
At this point, Austin's way more higher than what California is, so I would not doubt that it's higher.
Not yet.
No.
We're still.
We're still
We're
long.
still behind that boat.
Yeah.
We're not there yet.
That's
We'll
what I've
get
heard.
there.
Yep.
Thanks a lot, everybody.
And you guys
Stop
want
having
me-
nice shit that we all want to move to.
You guys want
But
me to
not
move
only
back.
that, I mean, did you hear about the fucking bills that they?
Stephen Bills?
No, the NFL bills, dude. That they want to come here to
Hark
Austin.
hear the bells?
Oh, shut up. That they want to come here if they don't get their like $1.5 billion stadium in New York.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, we got our eyes set on Austin right now. Fuck.
I
No.
don't want the fucking
So we'll have
Bills to
3
come
football
here.
teams in this
Yes,
state?
and I'm like,
I mean, that's no different than how many. They have 3 football teams in New York.
And 3 in California.
Well,
I thought
well,
they
no,
had
no,
4 in
no.
California.
Oakland Raiders is now
Right,
Nevada.
I keep forgetting about the LA Raiders. So
Yeah,
two.
it's Nevada.
2.
those fucking
Oh,
people.
Well, they got the Chargers, the Rams.
San Francisco Niners.
Yeah. Well, are they still the Niners?
49ers.
Well, the 49ers. Yes.
49ers.
49ers.
San Francisco isn't real though, so.
It's true.
Well, I mean, San
That's what I
Francisco has the highest
Plus, I'm like, we're,
shit per person capita on found on the streets.
well, not only that, I'm
What?
like, where the fuck
There
are they gonna
is
put
there is literally a map that like a map view you can do for San Francisco of places where people have reported stepping on shit in public.
Pull it up. I want to see it.
Okay.
Well, not only that, I'm like, if they come here, where the fuck are they gonna put that stadium? First of all,
Right next to the.
I heard they were going to tear down a hospital.
Well, I mean, bracket
No,
rankings
they've
are
already.
36.
What is Austin's team, the soccer team?
Austin
Like the
FC.
green something.
How long have we had them?
14
A
days.
couple of weeks.
What,
So
no, they've
that-
been
I
a
don't
team
know.
since like 2000.
Remember when we had well, I mean, there was a point we had a
17?
fucking
Okay, well, how
The green
team.
machine.
The hockey team.
Oh,
No,
shit.
nice
You're
backs.
kidding. Oh, there's big poops.
So
Did it go by, you remember
We
the
called the
motto,
shit
right?
poop.
Anytime, anywhere, no matter how big.
Oh.
So these large clusters represent the number of feces
How come you never look at me like
in the
that?
Mission District
I do.
of San Francisco.
Shock.
You never.
In the Mission District of San Francisco, there are 8,918 reported clusters of feces
Clusters.
that someone has stepped on.
Now, do you think a cluster is just like...
A pile of shit.
Do you think it's just between a log and diarrhea?
No,
Do you think it's one- do you think it's
diarrhea?
one-
Maybe it's like the little rabbit, pellets, pretty much.
The diarrhea is called a spattering.
And that's only the
A
ones that are
spattering of
reported.
crows?
Oh no, wait! I
Yeah.
thought it was called the. I thought it was called the poo poo.
No, those are just ones that
Oh.
people either stepped in or reported.
Oh.
So think about it. Some people probably stepped in shit, didn't realize that the app was real, and then didn't upload it or report it.
I think a lot more people did that, realized the app was real, and was like, this is fucking stupid, I'm gonna go use a hose.
So when I used to be
No, I feel like it was more like, this is fucking stupid. I'm moving out of San Francisco.
So when I was a courier, I would cut
I
through
didn't know
this
you
neighbor.
cooked curry.
God damn
I was
it.
thinking that. I was
You're
was-
the reason for all those poops on the street.
You son of a bitch.
Wait, did Jose have any involvement inside this? Because I know you loved his coconut curry.
Yeah,
a
you
lot.
did love his coconut curry.
Yeah, I did.
You did love
Especially
his
when
I
it
remember how
was-
much you loved his coconut curry.
Especially when it made it super hot and people started bitching about how hot it was.
That's the
It was so funny. It was.
It was the whites.
Wait,
they were
watch
pissy
Ted
that it
Lasso.
had some flavor.
Wait,
But so, anyways,
No, that's Cuban.
I was driving through this neighborhood.
Hold on. We just had a revelation here.
wait,
You're half Cuban?
You're Asian?
Like a
no.
quarter Cuban. Dad's half or 2/3, something along
What's
that.
the
Wait,
other-
so what's the
You're a
rest?
quarter, he's half.
Native American.
Wait, really?
Yeah. My mom's German and also more native.
Huh.
Okay.
How about that?
Well, I mean,
Shit.
Well,
So tell us more about this
I too am
coconut
part
shrimp.
German.
We didn't hear
We didn't hear about this coconut shrimp.
No, but I was driving through a neighborhood, and
In Austin?
Yeah, like in like the downtown area. So it's like the. Oh, my phone's going off. Someone's calling me. Who the fuck's calling me?
Jasmine telling you to shut up.
It was Emiliano.
Probably dead.
hey.
He's got to wait. We're doing a podcast.
Fuck it.
Damn but
it
so,
with that
anyways,
shit.
I wonder what happened.
we were. I was just driving through the neighborhood, and then there's like there's an empty lot in between houses, and I just see this dude just full on drop trow,
Oh, yeah?
butt facing the street, not even trying to hide it. Just doesn't care. Just dropping some morning logs.
Okay.
Just,
Can you imagine?
I got one better. You know Dan's Hamburgers across from that A&W and Long John Silver's over on Mopac?
yeah.
Oh, sorry,
So
on Manchac?
Yeah.
The underpass there?
Yeah.
You know that little guardrail?
yeah.
Yeah, so I do drop trow,
Sitting
lean
on
over the
it.
guardrail, and it was like someone turned on a brown fire hose.
Oh.
Can you imagine living in San Francisco, riding your bicycle, on a courier thing or some shit, and
Literally.
your like one of your bike tires hits one of those piles of shit and like skids off, and you just land on
Oh,
that.
no. You're not thinking of it as great as it could be. Hits it, they don't notice. It gets flung up their back, and they go try and deliver food with literal shit just streaking the back of them.
I like the idea that the shit,
a skunk tail.
the shit like causes the bike to like slide out of control, and then they just land into like piles. They try to roll over, get up, they smack their hand in another pile.
They land so hard they shit.
They land so hard they shit. That turns out they just landed in one of those like heavily populated shit zones.
Oh God, it's everywhere.
Back to heavily populated.
See my
shit
raccoon
zones.
wounds.
How long have we had that damn Austin logo for the soccer team?
I think we've. I don't.
I'm just curious on timelines,
I
because
saw it at least a year ago.
within like a few weeks, we already got people wearing merch. Like, how much does that team mean to you that you're already buying shit with on it?
Absolutely nothing at all.
Okay.
They're not from Austin.
I honestly thought their
This thing?
team name had the word green in it.
That,
yeah,
that
yeah,
fucking thing. I've seen too many hats and shirts with that logo on it already. It's like, yeah, I don't think you.
Where do they even play?
The stadium over off of
Right
Metric.
next to the domain.
Yeah.
There's a stadium by the domain.
Yeah.
It was a big project.
Oh.
Made lots of jobs.
Is it any good?
I have no
It's
idea.
beautiful.
Do they play any real sports there?
Yeah, soccer.
So no.
Hmm.
Oh, 95% of the world watches soccer. It's the most popular game in the world.
Do you think
Why
they
do
do
you sound
curling
like
in the
Kermit the
winter?
Frog?
Probably.
I would love to watch that.
Hey Brandon, can
Can we make a curling team?
me and Chris do some Kermit and Miss Piggy improv
No,
here?
please don't.
Austin's first curling team. I'm gonna buy a hat right fucking now. I'm super invested in the team.
It says first.
Because
Yeah.
it's people who work from Austin.
Why are they so invested? I hate people.
Because I think it's hip.
Yes.
I just.
What? Are you complaining about the team?
No, the team's fine.
That he
Doing-
thinks that, it's fucking stupid. It's like, okay, this team has only been here maybe 2-3 weeks, and then everybody's buying a shitload of things.
Yeah, what's wrong? What's wrong with
a ton.
it's
There's
one-
no investment emotionally. There can't be. The team hasn't existed long enough.
And he's
That's
right.
ridiculous.
but
Why
he's-
can't you just be excited that we have an actual professional sports team in our city?
They
I
have
don't
lots.
like it.
Same fucking people watch
I
The
don't like
Office. We're friends.
2018.
What?
I do both.
Oh God! You put a fucking FC.
Wait, is that why you
Founded
bought
in 2018.
It's not.
October 12th, 2018.
Soccer fans are fucking weird though.
League, Major League Soccer. Website, club website.
I'm aware of this shitty defect in my personality, amongst others. I also don't like it, but I'm not going to change. So I don't
Who
care.
are the Austin
I love the
Aztec?
It's you're wearing fucking hats already.
They were a soccer team based here in 2011.
We used
Yeah,
to have
that
So
was-
are you trying to say all right? So are you trying to say they're maybe a little bit egotistical, kind of like what Cowboy fans pretty much?
I
Oh,
don't know
fuck the
anything
Cowboys.
About, I don't know anything about
don't
that.
get me started on that. We used to have a hockey team called the Austin Ice Bats.
I
What,
said
do
that
we not
earlier.
need
I would have
No.
loved to have seen them.
Dude, the logo fucking scared me as a kid. But
Oh,
to this day,
they're
sick,
like the
dude.
stars now, aren't they?
yes, but
Yeah.
it is so
Fuck the Stars.
fucking sick, that insignia, the way it
Yeah,
looks.
I've been trying to look for a decent price jersey, but they're overpriced in the hardcore.
How about this? That's something better.
That scared you?
As a kid,
Oh, that is terrifying.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
very
it's
cool.
It's a great
He's
logo.
wearing soccer gloves on his teeny tiny feet.
Yeah.
Those
can
are
I
hockey
remind you,
gloves.
I was maybe 3 or 4 at the time.
Guys,
Oh, bitch.
yeah,
Oh, fuck you.
honestly, the best sports logo and team name
the
ever.
Corpus Christi Hooks play as the honey butter chicken biscuits,
God damn it.
and they have Whataburger jerseys.
Are there fans?
He's getting
are there
pissed
fans
about
hookers
this now.
Huh?
Are there fans hookers?
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, how long has that logo been around then?
Which
4
one?
years.
The FC logo. That same logo's been around. Okay, I'm just saying.
That's part of their club. That particular
There's
clubhouse.
fucking decal everywhere on.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? You have a problem with people being excited about new things.
Yes, very much.
That's so dumb.
No, it's not.
No, it really is.
it's really not.
We were super excited when you finally lost your virginity, but you shut us down.
Yeah, I lost that horseback ride. You know that.
Oh, no. It was another thing. It was dry humping, but it wasn't really. It was, what is it called?
Durfing.
Yes.
Soaking.
You get
What's
so...
durfing?
Durfing is dry
Don't
humping
talk.
to
Don't.
completion.
Are you talking about Provo float?
No, that's a different. That's not the same thing. Durfing's when you dry hump to completion. The Provo float,
Who is
soaking,
Wait.
and
So some people just dry hump to get blue balls?
no, till
No.
they come.
That's durfing.
That's what Durfing.
So you're saying if you don't come,
But
then
it's
there's
not-
people who just dry hump to get
Yeah.
blue balls.
It's not.
Or
okay,
edge.
it's actually skin. All right, it's actually skin contact. It's not like
yeah,
clothes or anything.
and then the Provo float.
just slip it in.
Brandon. So
brought this
I
up.
told Jeff about this. Y'all weren't here for this. There's actually another thing that you can do.
Oh, yeah.
that
Is
you
it the
can-
poop hole loophole?
No. This is a different kind of loophole. So what you do is you have the guy and the girl stand face to face with each other. They just soak. So there's just the penetration and just resting there. And then you put a mattress on either side of you. And then you have your friends stand behind the mattresses and push you guys together, pull it apart, push it together, pull it apart. So you're not doing the fucking.
I don't trust my friends really.
It's a loophole so that you can get away with fucking, but not do any of the fucking.
I will
It's the
say, look,
Foucault loophole.
I will say that is a lot of work, but
That's when you know
those
your
are
real
true
friends are.
friends. Those are true friends.
I need you to fucking come over, do this for me and her.
Well, no,
You my fuck.
it's
That's when
apparently
you just say, can we just bone?
Can't
Well, no.
do that. You make God cry.
Because God,
God's not crying from this thing.
No.
God's
Or-
vision is based on
Wow.
movement,
Why?
like the mighty Tyrannosaurus Rex.
God gave
You
you a
did.
gift
That massive pain.
Stop it.
that we call biggest dickus.
We call it Little Brandon, even though it's twice the size of Brandon. Every
You're a
time
goddamn hipster.
I'm not a hipster.
You are.
I'm not a hipster.
You are a hipster.
you're the most redneck
Just quit
hipster ever.
liking shit because it's new. God damn it.
How are people supposed to get into anything if they don't like
Brandon,
new
Brandon,
things?
you're getting
That's
loud.
like saying you hit.
Remember, Jasmine has to use your inside
I
voice.
am using my
It's
inside
not
voice.
it's not the newness of it that bothers me. Just people
It is,
fucking
though.
jump right in. It's like, oh, did you see the new rock movie?
Well,
Here-
It's like,
look,
yeah,
here's
well,
the thing.
I'm
If you
assuming-
haven't even seen it and you're already invested in it,
What's? Hold on.
what if it's
You
a
just-
shitty movie? Is there any movie that's shitty that The Rock is in
Well,
now? Anybody?
But the
No?
thing is,
Fast and the Furious. Every Fast and the Furious.
Fast and the Furious is like
Chris,
mum, like
with that example, it's not that they're saying the movie's great. It's they're saying they're excited to go see it based on past Rock performances.
and plus I feel like
None of them
Also-
suck anymore.
No,
We're not
also,
saying that.
Are
They're
you
saying
not
they're
allowed
excited
to
to go
look
see
at a
it.
trailer and go, "Oh, I'm excited for that trailer"? Made me excited
Plus,
for
to
that,
be- to be-
whatever that ends up being.
to be fair,
Guys,
To be
why are we
fair-
attacking Chris? I understand where
No.
Chris is coming from. I
Well,
do.
you asked us to.
to
I
be
did not.
It was the
fair,
meeting we had before he got back.
the Fast and the
That's
Furious
bullshit.
franchise is so fucking weird because I feel like they take a bunch of fucking darts and just like, okay, there's the ideas on the back wall. It's just space.
Well, yeah,
It's
because
just anime.
Oh,
it's
okay.
anime
then-
and it's superhero movies put into
yeah.
live action. That's all Fast and Furious.
Well, you guys
is.
know how they
Down
wrote
a
them, right?
helicopter.
I remember it went from like the
He
first movie
snapped
being like all
open
about
his cast,
superchargers
and he's like,
and
"Daddy's
like,
gotta
you know,
go to work."
He pulled a
flexed it
minigun.
open.
He literally used his hand to redirect a missile.
Yeah.
Not only that, all right. The first film was
I'm
all,
sorry, what?
Yes.
They're driving on ice. There's a missile going. He just opens the car door and goes, and closes the car door and keeps driving.
It's fucking
They're
badass.
superhero movies. At
Plus,
this point.
I mean, it's. I mean, if you look at the first one, the very first Fast and Furious movie,
It's a
It was
drama. about
drama.
street racing.
street racing
It
drama.
was a shitty knockoff
You
of
got-
Gone in 60 Seconds.
You got like you got Toyota Supras and like all these other badass cars, but then like all of a sudden now, 20 years later, it's like what the fuck happened?
they
you
got
think-
sponsors.
Do you think 20 years ago when they made the first Fast and the Furious movie, if the director and like writers and all that were to watch the movie from today and not be told it's a Fast and Furious movie,
And to be fair, Gone in 60
to be
Seconds
fair,
is the reason why I fucking love the Chevy Mustang. honestly. Eleanor, yes.
It's beautiful.
That's
I'm just
one
saying,
car I would
if I could
love to
set a
fucking
term
drive.
to when people go crazy over something, it'd probably be like
So,
2 years.
Try,
Alright.
try being excited about obscure stuff.
No.
how about
Exactly.
this? And this
You have no idea.
question.
How about I get excited when Brandon over here no longer cock blocks you?
No, no.
Like,
it's,
look,
Oh,
Chris,
yeah.
I actually do understand
End
where
of
you're coming
month.
from with this.
it's not a great personality thing I have. I get it's something wrong, but it's
I just
Something
find it
wrong.
fascinating that something that bothers you so much. Like,
Plus, I like how.
why are you putting so much energy into if people like something that's brand new?
I wish I didn't.
Right, but what I'm
See,
saying
he's
is I don't
even
understand.
he's saying he understands that it's a problem.
Brandon,
Yeah.
guys,
I don't like it. Don't touch
The issue is,
You okay?
if he
You're
were
fine.
to change the way he's thinking,
good.
that'd be something.
Nah,
new.
I don't know about that.
Give me a hug. I'm gonna give you a
I
hug.
don't like.
Just getting into it deeper.
So look, here's the problem that we run into.
There you go.
Leprechauns.
Oh, look at that.
I don't even remember.
It's
where I
not
was
you.
going.
It's me.
Wait.
He
So
looks
soccer.
sad.
But no, I'm thinking about like other things that
I don't know. Shit, people give it time. I don't know. It's
Yeah, it's like people that get really excited when they have a fucking baby. I don't get it. That baby's literally not gonna be able to do anything for itself for 2 years.
I mean, it's brand new too. I mean, how are you going to get excited about something that's new?
you can't return it. There is
Plus,
no return
they're
policy at all.
always
Not true.
sticky.
No,
Oh.
don't.
I hate when babies come at you and they got sticky fucking hands.
So you mean whenever they come at you?
Yeah.
I have a hard time fighting the urge to kick a baby when I see it running towards me.
Whoa.
Kick the baby.
Could be worse.
Don't
Marcus
kick
has
the
a hard
goddamn
on.
baby. Wait,
A lot of
did
things.
you-
I'm not a pedophile.
That's what you are.
racist.
Wait, did you want
Pederast.
kids or no?
What?
Wait.
Why are you always bringing up the kid thing with me? You're trying to get into my psyche to get me to have kids.
Wait,
at the
Brandon,
same
are you
time
having
and
kids?
Bailey. No. He always brings up kids around me. Like he's just.
Is that why Aaron's moving out?
Oh,
Wait, did you
Chris
just...
is gonna hate
Here's my
that.
foot.
Brandon, did you just... Oh!
Potty.
That's
no,
him.
I love kids. Kids are great.
but they're new.
Kids and old people like me a lot.
Okay, I was like,
Just because they like you doesn't mean you like them.
No, I love kids and old people.
oh, plus me, me.
I like the way
Bailey
old
do
people
kids, but right
smell.
now,
Yeah,
it's
we
just-
know you.
Especially when
we
you kind of
know
spread
you
their
do.
grilled
but
cheese
you're always
cooters.
you.
I always
have-
get confused between you and Jazz. That's why.
How we look very different.
No. Who wants kids? Like kids. God damn it! I am aware that
This
you
is a
silly
fun
bastard.
game. I like this game.
Just
Key,
you're-
how much more of a hole can you dig for yourself? Let's
I'm not
keep
digging
going.
much of a hole. I'm actually putting the dirt back in. I always get confused about who's putting the dirt back in.
You forgot to climb out though.
What if I don't want to get out?
I'm gonna fill in this fucking hole.
Well, I'm already done with all the fucking bullshit humanity is bringing on us. So I'm kind of on what
I don't know why. I don't know why you're bringing
Yeah,
humanity
but Chris is
into
talking
this.
about football teams. You're talking about future
If you'll
generations.
notice, I haven't made any new friends ever.
Why are you making this about you?
You're doing a good job about losing old ones though.
Well, not only that. I thought you were trying to make friends with the Mormons, pretty much.
No, are you kidding me?
No, he's just trying to catfish them.
What? You don't want several wives where you all have your own planets?
He'll have what?
Do you know how expensive it would take
Is it 3, right? 3 wives with the
to
Mormons?
take care of all them wives?
Hey, shit!
Yeah, wife for the kitchen, wife for the upstairs, wife for when you go to the Coliseum and watch your sports ball.
Yeah. Wearing your hat, your t-shirt, drinking your green beer.
Yeah.
No.
It just sounds like
It's
St.
always
Patty's Day all the time. Sounds like a great time.
It's probably an amazing time. I'm just saying, give it some time to develop the emotional bond.
threw
Oh
Don't
my
just-
god, they have to
Chris,
sell nothing
dude.
but green beer, don't they?
Probably. Well, just they're those type of people.
Chris, I want you to run for public office.
No, it'd be awful.
Wait, what if he's like your...
It'd actually be probably really efficient.
Chris, you want to be my running mate when I go run for public
I'll do
office
that,
in Salt
yeah.
Oh
Lake?
my god, can you run against each other?
Oh my god.
Loser has to commit Howdy Kitty?
It's pronounced Sudoku.
Wait, please make this happen.
I hate that took me a pause.
One of us is gonna
let's-
One of us will be gaslighting the public, and I hate new people, new shit in the office. You don't want me.
I fucking hate you right now.
Win in Austin. That was my. Is that
Anytime,
my platform?
Chris, anytime any legislation or anything would come across his desk about like new building permits for sports teams, he'd go, I'll approve of it, but nobody's allowed to go to the games for 2 years
You
until...
can go to the games, you can buy the merchandise, but if the fucking Coliseum's been open for a week and you already have a jersey, you're kicked out of the fucking city.
So
What if you
hold
bought
on
a jersey at the
second.
game?
Hold on a second.
What if you bought the jersey at the game?
What? Also, yeah. You've already been to several games. Like, you've been to games.
They won their first game.
You know what I'm trying to think?
I'll do
Like,
that.
They've won several games.
I don't keep up with this.
can you
Yes, but
imagine
the first one was like historic.
This is not an efficient system in my head.
Can you
I'm aware, and it's sometimes hypocritical.
Can you imagine
It's
like
just a
the
monkey going through a Rolodex.
Can you
No,
imagine
it's
the
a
fucking
monkey.
Won,
press
what, like
It's
6
a monkey.
games or
It's a monkey
something?
going through a Rolodex with one of
Honestly,
those Chinese
I just
finger
know 'cause I
traps
wrote
on.
that.
He's doing it
No,
with this
Brandon, imagine the fucking press conferences
feet?
that he would have,
Yeah.
honestly. Be like, so, what do you think of this? I fucking hate it. What?
You know who would be even scarier as a fucking politician?
Jet.
Brian DeSalvo.
Oh.
Ooh,
I'd like to have Jets.
shit.
Free hookers for everyone.
Jets' first law, legalize prostitution.
That's not a bad law.
I actually
No,
agree
wait,
with
you want to spread the, fucking herpes?
Hold on. Here's
know
the thing.
about Australia,
Amsterdam.
right?
Amsterdam has legal prostitution, but there's also regulations for the prostitutes.
that. Australia did not used to have legal prostitution, legalized it. STDs have gone down, domestic violence has gone down, tax revenue's gone up.
And divorce rates have gone down.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Divorce rate's gone down.
Yeah, you can go fuck someone instead of just and like
Okay, so they
Make a
You don't have an
transaction.
affair, yeah.
They've won 4 and
it's
drawn
like buying
4.
groceries.
That doesn't bother me.
That's actually
They
a pretty,
could've won every game.
but that's no losses.
I think that should be your slogan for legalizing prostitution, maybe.